morning and welcome. You're watching the CommexFX Daily Outlook for Wednesday, November 19th. The euro rose 0.66% against the US dollar and closed at 1.2532. The ZEW's index of German economic sentiment surged to 11.5 in November, registering its first rise since December 2013, beating market expectations of an advance to 0.5. Additionally, the ZEW's index of the Eurozone economic sentiment increased to 11 in November from 4.1 in October, thus raising hopes of an improvement in the euro economy. Meanwhile, Germany's current situation index surprisingly rose to 3.3 in November, compared to market expectations of a drop to 1.7. Separately, the ECB's Governing Council member Klaas Knot mentioned that the central bank would not hesitate from using additional quantitative easing measures if required, including purchases of government bonds. In the US, the housing market index surprisingly gained to 58 in November, higher than market expectations of a rise to a level of 55. The pair is expected to find support at 1.2475, and a fall-through could take it to the next support level of 1.2433. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.2552, and a rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.2587. Trading trends in the pair today are expected to be determined by the FOMC minutes from its latest monetary policy meeting scheduled in the day. The British pound fell 0.06% against the US dollar and closed at 1.5627. In economic news, the UK monthly consumer prices advanced 0.1% in October, compared to a flat reading registered in the prior month. Markets were expecting it to rise 0.1% in October. On the other hand, the UK's producer price index core output unexpectedly rose 0.1% on a monthly basis in October, compared to a drop of 0.10% in the prior month. The pair is expected to find support at 1.5578, and a fall-through could take it to the next support level of 1.5549. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.5658, and a rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.5709. Going forward, investors will eye the minutes of the latest Bank of England's policy meeting to gauge the central bank's views on the future course of interest rates, scheduled in a few hours. The US dollar strengthened 0.21% against the Japanese yen and closed at 116.90. Earlier today, the Bank of Japan, in its monetary policy statement, maintained its recently revised target for boosting the nation's monetary base by an annual pace of about 80 trillion yen, and reiterated that the country's economy was recovering moderately, despite the GDP data showing that the country had unexpectedly fell into recession following the April sales tax hike. It further indicated that the nation's current CPI is around 1% and is expected to stay at this level for some time. The pair is expected to find support at 116.62, and a fall-through could take it to the next support level of 116.00. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 117.59, and a rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 117.94. Meanwhile, market participants look forward to Japan's adjusted merchandise trade balance data scheduled overnight. The US dollar declined 0.66% against the Swiss franc and closed at 0.9585. The pair is expected to find support at 0.9570, and a fall-through could take it to the next support level of 0.9541. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 0.9632, and a rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 0.9665. Going forward, investors await Switzerland's ZEW Economic Expectation Index data, scheduled in a few hours. That was it for today. Make sure you check out our CommexFX card. CommexFX offers you the exclusive service to withdraw your funds with ease and efficiency with your CommexFX card from your Forex trading account anywhere in the world. It has never been easier to manage your account, as you have straight access to cash your funds. Stay in the know by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter and Instagram, circling us on Google+, and of course, subscribing to our YouTube channel. Have a great trading day!